when I'm riding spree wheels.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny Smith is here. Shaquille O'Neal. Big guy right there.
Ow.
Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors playing against the Golden State Warriors. And for Golden State, coming into tonight, a couple of goals they have. Stay aggressive on both ends, but also play with efficiency. It's a delicate balance, but they know it's the key to playing their best ball. And with all of Curry's
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Let's be the starting lineup for the Toronto Raptors. At shooting guard, Daniel Green. At center, Mark Gasol. At the other guard position, Kyle Lowry. At power forward, Pascal Siakam. At the other forward position, Kawhi Leonard. The head coach of the team,
Michigan State, number 23, from Washington State, number 11, Klay Thompson. And from Davidson, number 30, Stephen Curry.
the head coach of your home team, Steve Kerr.
Make some noise for your Golden State Warriors. This
Raptors are out of Toronto and into an interconference game. We welcome you this Thursday evening as we get set for some exciting NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Depth.
You're totally right, Kevin, and it's hard to do under this salary cap situation. You need strong talent evaluators to be able to have these type of benches.
Sometimes those guys, Smitty, are as valuable as the players themselves.
You're totally right. Whenever you can pick out talent and find guys that fit the great system, you have something.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Kyle Lowry and Danny Green are the guard tandem. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Marc Gasol, and it's Siakam in at the power forward. Now here's Green, following the miss by Kyle Lowry. Green passes to Curry, and Thompson kicks to Curry. Clock at 6. Here's the three. Another three for Golden State.
What can you say? If he started hitting them from that range, there's nothing you can do.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Raptors. 6-point game. Out to the wing. Gasol against Bogut. Gasol finds Lowry. Fires for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. To the inside. Thompson misses.
That was against good defense. He tried to sneak it in, though. We've seen him do it plenty of times.
Iguodala with the steal. Thompson against Green. Now here's Thompson. Defense is right there. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Thompson. And it's 6 points for Steph Curry.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Lowry with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. Leonard looking over the floor. Lowry has the open look, and the Raptors miss again.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
Here's Bogut, and finished off by Bogut.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
It's early, but they have taken full control of this game, and the fans here, they know it.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And as of late, they have not looked good at all. Actually, they've been dominated.
And the worst part, they're starting to get down on themselves. Really need that one big play to spark some life back into them.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Lowry passes to Siakam. Knocked away. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
Well, a high level of scrutiny for this Warriors team. Last season, they led the league in technicals and ejections. Smitty, how important is it for them to get a handle on that?
Well, it's not a good look for them, but they have some competitors. But you have to challenge in the right way. Play with poise, and they're fine when they're on the court.
Now, here's Curry. He's got 6. Count that one.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Raptors trail by 13. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Leonard, the pass to Siakam. To the paint. Here's Lowry. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
That's a grown man's basket right there by Kyle Lowry. He is so good at getting dirty down inside.
Thompson outside. Curry against Lowry. Back to Thompson. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Iguodala. And the jam by Andre Iguodala.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
Yeah, this is where it gets interesting. Do they start to coast, or do they go right for the juggler?
Now here's Leonard. No points in the game yet for him. Curry against Lowry. Here's Gasol. Draymond Green with the rebound.
He likes to work that in-between area, upset with himself that he couldn't connect.
Leonard against Iguodala. Thompson outside. Over Green. That misses off the backboard.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
Now here's Green. Green kicks to Iguodala. Gasol with the steal. Leonard against Iguodala. Outside Leonard. That's tipped. Stolen by Thompson. Iguodala right side. No good off the back of the rim.
Lazy defense against a good score. Turns out not to matter.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Curry against Lowry. Leonard on the wing with his first shot attempt. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Leonard's got his first basket of the night.
Off the catch, Leonard with the quick trigger. Nothing but money.
Lowry against Curry. Thompson for three. Connects from three-point range. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
And really, that's what built the early lead here. Killer shooting from beyond.
I love when a team comes out and establishes a three-point shot. Opens up the drive for later on.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. All the great Golden State Warrior scorers, Draymond Green spoke about feeding the hot hand.
I think there are times where one of the guys needs to take more shots, and sometimes where we can be a little bit too unselfish. You know, if one guy thinks, hey, man, I'm taking too many shots, let me get someone else involved. But if you got it going, we all want you to shoot.
Yeah, why not? Green knows that, Greg, if you're in the zone, keep firing.
And with his unselfishness and vision, Green, more often than not, is the one setting the table.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
I tell you, on fire all period long, and this is how you want to start the game.
They built up a monster lead on the heels of great shooting. Love the attack mindset here.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got Marc Gasol. McCaw is out there with Ibaka. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Van Vliet in at the one spot. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation. They said I fell in the draft because what position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position. When I'm playing against big guys, I battle even harder. You have to prove a point. I won't be a pushover. Kevin?
Yeah, he never backs down. Thanks, David. Well, Steve, for the Raptors the last few years, regular season hasn't been a problem. It's been all about the playoffs.
Yeah, the Raptors have the goal of making it out of the East and to the finals. It's the right goal to have with the way they perform in the regular season. This team, they will always be measured by their playoff runs.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Marc Gasol. And the call will be against Patrick McCaw. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Golden State. Jordan Bell comes in for Jerebko. And Cook subbed in for Steph Curry.
Jordan Bell.
Cook kicks to Livingston. Here's Bell. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Even when the defense is on him, Bell takes them on. A relentless player who goes up strong inside.
Jordan Bell, Oregon's all-time leading shot blocker. He anchored a Ducks team that made the school's first Final Four appearance since 1939.
One shot.
And Bell, no good on that one. You know, it's not always about where you're selected in the draft. Bell taken 38th in 2017. But you know what, Steve? He found opportunity right away with the Warriors.
Yes, he showed he was ready. He plays extremely hard, and learning from guys like Draymond Green, he'll only get better with time.
Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Raptors trail by 18. Van Vliet looking around. Pass to Powell. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Livingston. And it's Livingston with the ball for Golden State. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Marc Gasol picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Raptors with some changes. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Patrick McCaw. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Norman Powell. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Looney. A shot off that time. Some solid defense from Gasol. Right side, Leonard. Pass to Van Vliet. There's the feed to Gasol. And he uses the glass on the layup.
We know he can shoot it from the outside, but I love to see Mark down there on the block.
Warriors leading by 16. Gasol with the steal. Outside Lowry. Outside Leonard. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Strength, body control, and focus. Kawhi showing it all right there.
Well, in the case of Kawhi Leonard, actions definitely, Steve, speak louder than words.
He's one of the most soft-spoken players in the game. Takes a humble, persistent approach to almost everything he does, and the results speak for themselves.
Siakam is checked in for Toronto. Green comes in for Fred Van Vliet. Steve, when you look back at your career, which years do you remember playing your best brand of basketball?
You know, I think obviously when you're younger, you feel like you have more of an impact with your skill level to go along with your athleticism. I think my best run was about a 5 or 6 year run when I was playing with the Atlanta Hawks and the Portland Trail Blazers. Those two teams, I think I had my best run.
Toronto calls timeout. An embarrassment of riches for the Warriors. Steve, who do you think is their best player? Is it Steph, KD? Some might even say Draymond Green with his overall impact.
Well, let's first start off. They have 4 All-Stars, and they all are fantastic. The MVPs are KD and Steph, so it's between those two. I would have to lean on Kevin Durant a little bit better than Steph.
It's stolen by Green. He feeds it to Iguodala. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
That's Draymond staying alert, recognizing the defense breakdown.
Raptors trail by 18. Outside Lowry. And the pass to Siakam. Here's Leonard. 5 points in the game. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
For Toronto, they have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Kawhi was drafted 15th overall in 2011. If they had a redraft, I wonder what number he would go down.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Down low. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Green. A minute 20 left in the first half of basketball. On the wing, Thompson. 9 points in the game so far. The fader. And the basket is good. Thompson's got 11 points.
Excellent touch from the mid-range. Klay Thompson's jump shot. It's good from anywhere.
Lowry dishes to Ibaka. Good on the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Passes to Bell. He kicks it to Iguodala. And the rejection by Leonard.
Yeah, that shot gets jacked. Great anticipation by the claw.
Inside, Lowry. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Lowry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Cook, the pass to Green. 17 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And Thompson gets it to go.
That's all confidence right there. He knows he's in a groove, and they've got this team on its heels.
Leonard against Iguodala. Leonard with the ball. It could go. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
What a three at the horn as they end the quarter on a high note.
A little joke right at the buzzer.
And so that's the end of the first half. Warriors lead by 12. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Draymond, of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. You know, I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, Hoop fans. NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. EJ, Shaq, Jet. Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 13 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. He's clearly shaken off his mediocre performance from their last game as he has been dominant in the first half tonight. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Well, Kenny should appreciate this. I love the ball movement. They were in sync as a unit, and their assist numbers were impressive. Anytime you get 5 players working together like that instead of one guy doing it alone, it's always going to be a boost. That's the primary reason they're in control of the game.
Looking at Toronto, Kenny, your thoughts?
Well, I think they could be way more physical than they have been in the first half. Their defense gave up way too many easy looks, and that kind of defense will turn to a loss any night.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
As we return to the action here at Oracle, a terrific look from above at downtown Oakland and the historic Tribune Tower. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
You know what? It's hard to do. Staying focused and disciplined with your approach.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Raptors trail by 12. Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. Iguodala and Green, the duo at forward. And it's Bogut in at the 5 spot. That's the Warriors' 5.
That pull-up jumper, a staple for the elite point guards. Count Lowry and that company.
And here's Thompson following Kyle Lowry's 3. And here's Thompson down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Iguodala, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Iguodala's got 6.
Superior muscle from Iggy on that possession there. Just a stellar job using his girth.
And you look at Andre Iguodala, the first ever player to win a Finals MVP without starting a single game in the regular season.
That tells you something about his unselfishness and, at the same time, his under-the-radar impact on winning. His willingness to accept that 6-man role right from the beginning, I really feel helped set the tone in that Warriors locker room.
Now, here's Thompson. 13 points in the game. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul. Thompson against Green. 6 to shoot. And Thompson kicks to Iguodala. For 3. Poked away and out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Different look here for the Warriors. Toronto calls timeout. Steve, I know in calling your games, you were known to be such a smooth athlete. You were graceful. Great elan on the floor. Who are some of the smoothest players that you watched today?
I think Kevin Durant, his game, it just doesn't seem like you can speed him up. He plays at his pace, which is an unbelievable pace. I look at even a guy who doesn't dribble as much, Klay Thompson does the same routine coming off screens. You can't really speed him up. I love the way Chris Paul is one of those guys. He's graceful and smooth. Those are some of the guys that stick out for me.
It looks effortless, doesn't it?
Yes.
Raptors trail by 11. Lowry up top, guarded by Curry. Pass to Green, shoots over Livingston. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Green's got his first bucket of the night.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Back to Curry. Pass to Jerebko. Here's McKinney. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Livingston. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. A steal. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside for Curry. Hits it from three-point range. Curry's got 11.
When you combine the usage with the accuracy, hard to think of a better three-point shooter in NBA history, Steph Curry.
Now, here's Lowry. 7 points in the game. Fades back, and Gasol gets it to go. Gasol's got his third basket of the night.
I'm not sure if he was trying to show off or what, but when you're that open, you got to go straight to the basket. The fadeaway was clearly a bad choice.
Curry against Lowry. Curry kicks to Jerebko. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one. It's stolen by Livingston. Three-pointer. Another three for Golden State.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Raptors trail by 16.
Last season, Toronto had a very mixed season, to say the least. Franchise record 59 wins and the top seed in the East. It all came crashing down as they were swept out of the playoffs by the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Now here's Curry. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Kicks it to Green. Outside Lowry. Back to Green. Outside Leonard. Shot clock at 6. No good from 11 feet. And for the Raptors last season, Steve, it was the ultimate letdown, wasn't it, to have the season end like it did against Cleveland?
Sure was. The team kept insisting things were different last year, and this was their time. Wasn't the case at all. They fell again to the Cavaliers. It was a big disappointment. They looked to shake things up this past offseason.
It's stolen by Curry. 1:22 left to play in the third. Livingston kicks to Curry. There's the pass to McKinney. And the Warriors miss again. Raptors trail by 16. Outside Lowry. Passes to Green. Now Gasol to end the cold streak. It's rebounded by Livingston. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Six on the shot clock, and the layup is good.
Assertive in the painted area. This is what every coach preaches.
And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for Toronto. They trail by 18. To the middle, here's Green. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You've got to give a ton of credit to the screener. That play easily opened up the easy layup for his teammate.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in. on the line.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Serge Ibaka has checked in for the Raptors. Fred VanVleet comes in for Kyle Lowry.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Green no good on that one.
And though he's a physical, tough-minded individual, Danny Green's averaged less than 1 free throw attempt per game over his career. That's surprising.
Leonard against Iguodala. Pass to Thompson. Over Green. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 15.
Prolific, efficient. If he were given enough opportunities, Clay might even lead the league in scoring.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with an 18-point lead. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Leonard and Ibaka are the forward pairing. Kyle Lowry and Danny Green are the guard tandem. And it's Gasol at the 5. Now here's Green. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Just some real big boy strength from Green, absorbing the hit like a champ while still hitting the shot.
And Draymond Green, an extremely vocal leader. He's in his teammates' ears, always trying to keep them on edge, also in his opponent's ears as well. And then there's the officials. He tends to like to get in their ears as well.
The Warriors making a switch here. Bogut's checked in. And Draymond Green, Greg, has been among the league leader in technicals. If you're one of his teammates or his coach, do you try to get him to dial it back?
You know, his greatest strength can probably also be his greatest weakness. That fire and motivation, really second to none. But I'd be careful not to hamper that enthusiasm.
Knocked loose. Gets stolen by Lowry. And the layup's good off the glass.
Lowry showing how crafty he can be with that hoop inside.
Warriors leading by 19 points. Green finds Iguodala. Bogut with it. Pass to Thompson. Fires from deep. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, forcing defenders to come out and guard them, which could open up driving lanes if they want to take advantage of that.
Now here's Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Here is Cook, while recovering. Green deciding where to go with it. Kicks it out to Iguodala. 6 to shoot. Over Gasol. Iguodala, no good. Toronto shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. To the inside. It's stolen by Bogut. And it's Green with the jam.
I like the way Clay now studies a defense and makes great decisions with the ball.
Green's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Toronto calls timeout. Last season marked a change, Smitty, as we know, in the number of timeouts a team can get as well as the length of those timeouts. You think it's helped speed the game along a little bit, made it more efficient?
Yeah, I think it has. I love it that the coaching staffs are limited to 2 timeouts during the last 3 minutes. I love that it sped up the game. I think next for us is start to look at how much time is spent on referees looking at the replay of plays. I think that's the next step for the NBA to kind of speed up the game.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Iguodala, the pass to Cook. Outside Lowry. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here is Cook. Now recovering. It's stolen by Ibaka. Leonard against Iguodala. From deep, Green. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Leonard against Iguodala. Outside, Green. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here is Lowry. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Ibaka outside. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Leonard, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
The high release point on Kawhi's shot, not much more the defender could do there.
Here is Cook. While recovering, Cook kicks to Thompson. The pass to Green. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Now here's Green. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Both teams will make substitutions. .141 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Van Vliet. He's covered by Livingston. Lets it go from 14. That one wide left. Golden State's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Klay Thompson. And the post-up game losing favor around the NBA, Steve. But for point guard Sean Livingston, that's his bread and butter.
First, he has a size advantage most every night. And then he loves to get down there in the block. He has the vision to punish teams for trying to dig or double team him when he's scoring. As solid as he's been, they're still behind. He needs help.
55 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Thompson from long range. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
And this is the kind of deficit it would take a miracle to overcome.
I think this hometown crowd agrees with you. They are fired up about it.
Here's McCall, and it's sent back by Bogut.
And you have to be careful with Bogut roaming around. He's just a shot-blocking machine.
32 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Livingston passes to McKinney. And close. And another basket for Golden State.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
Well, this is less about winning the game now and more about making a bold statement.
Here's Van Vliet. There's the triple. Rebounded by Bell.
And this is what he gives you, the ability to contest the shot without fouling.
Perimeter defense at a premium these days. You see the value in this kind of effort.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Andrew, good win. Everyone's good, right? But how did you guys think you did in the individual matchups tonight?
Well, I think we did well. I think their shooting percentage was below what they usually shoot. So I think most guys tonight, probably everybody, won their individual matchups.
Well, you certainly took on the challenge and came through. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.